Starting tomorrow, you might see a change in your credit score. You know banks use that 3-digit number. So do landlords, mortgage lenders, credit card companies, very picky people on Tinder. On July 1st, credit reporting companies are going to have tougher rules on collecting public records. And that change is going to impact credit scores. The law has changed, really, and it does require some different things for the credit agencies and what they're going to be able to look at. So Heather looked at this good question. These credit scores are so important, but what goes into determining your credit score?
Right, and the new thing that's not going in, so right now they have to go through public records to get a lot of information about things like bankruptcies or tax liens, but what happens is they don't know exactly if it's the right person. So there may be a Jason DeRusha with a bankruptcy.
Not me.
But it's not you. It's another Jason DeRusha. But you get dinged on your credit score.
And it
so
ends
they have
up
to change,
in there.
So they're changing that.
So it's much harder to get those things in your score, so it doesn't adversely affect people who shouldn't be affected.
Right.
But John, you know your credit score, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell everybody?
Well, I don't know if I want
it's
to.
excellent,
right?
I'm sure.
Excellent credit. Yeah. And as do you.
I do. My husband is a pretty, he checks it often.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. All right, I leave it up to my wife.
Do you know if I take a dip?
I have no idea.
Okay, he's watching you.
I'm married to a financial analyst.
Yeah.
She's in charge of this stuff in my house.
Guy,
So what kind of things go into it? There's one, the most important thing is pretty obvious, right?
Yes, pay your bills on time.
Right.
I mean, that's the biggest thing. They say that's 40% of your credit score. And I said, well, what if you're just a couple days late on your one bill? And he said that can get you, even just that.
Just being late.
If you are a person that has a lot of bankruptcies or has a lot of issues, it's going to get you even more. But you'll bounce back from that. But it'll get you.
John, people have ideas. There are a lot of preconceptions about the things that affect your credit score, right?
Yeah. But you know what I think is interesting is that, you know, so many people have a credit card and they want to get the balance down to zero. That's the goal. It should be the goal, right? And so you don't want to have that.
Is that helpful, low balance or not?
Yeah, low balance is really helpful.
But you have to build your credit, you have to make payments on time.
Yes.
So isn't it kind of a catch-22 because
yeah,
you got to have something in there to make payments to build the credit, yet you don't want to have
so
too much
pay it
debt.
off every month.
Paying off your bill every month is good.
Paying off your bill every month.
What about closing credit cards?
So closing credit cards, that's the one thing that people always wonder about. And what that does is it reduces the amount of available credit you have. So you're supposed to, the number that they look at is the percentage of your credit that you use. And they say you should keep it under 30%. 30% should be the max. And that's when you start getting some red flags at 30%. But you were talking before, the reason we asked this question is a lot of people think when you check your credit, then you get dinged.
Yeah, I don't want to check my credit score because I don't want to get dinged.
And so the truth is, when I asked them, he said, well, when we check our own scores, that's fine. That's not a problem. But when a lender checks the score, you can get dinged on that. And
but not a big ding.
Not a big ding, and it'll bounce right back. And I didn't understand the reason behind this. And they said part of it is that it means that you've probably applied for credit somewhere, and they don't know what that credit is, where it is.
Is it approved? Is it not approved?
So they need to figure out, okay, what is that credit? Until they figure that out, then it comes back.
And how much does it ding you? Just a few points then?
It can be. It depends on how bad. If you are in a if you have a bad credit score, it can be many points. If you're pretty good, it's probably fine.